Well, my Road Glide ST has broken the 5,000 mile mark. Do I still love it as much as I did? Stay tuned, I'll let you know. And welcome back to Bob's Garage. If this is your first time here, welcome, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And everyone else, you know the drill. Every week I tell you, thumbs up, comment down below. I love the comments, the whole 9 yards. Bob's Garage is basically a channel that I do for fun. We make Harley-Davidson related content videos right here from Charlotte, North Carolina, that region of the country. I'm just outside, and just get together, have fun, talk bikes. So before I get to the 5,000 mile review of my Road Glide ST, I did want to cover a little bit that I go back to something I covered last time. I did a video a week or two ago about the 2023 model launch for Harley-Davidson. And in that video, I said I love the bikes, I love the return of the Breakout. There was a lot of stuff that I really liked. And I talked about the motor clothes and the new stuff that they had come out with. And I said, you know, it was a little overpriced and that there was just no way you were ever going to see me with any of that stuff. I mean, just no chance. All right. I said all that before I went and looked at it. Do yourself a favor. Go to your local Harley dealer and check this stuff out. I mean, check out the patch on this thing. It's great. It's got the red color underneath, you know. It's kind of cool. It's the anniversary color. Look, I owe an apology to Harley-Davidson and to Keeley over at Speedway because I said I wouldn't buy this stuff because it was too much money and it wasn't worth it. The fit and finish, the attention to detail, the quality of the merchandise is unbelievable. They really, really did a great job. So I spoke out of turn. I shouldn't have said that stuff. It is well worth the money. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey, but you know what? It's worth it. It's limited edition product. They're not mass producing it. So that being said, now let's move on to the 5,000 mile. My tripod just wants to keep sinking here, so I'm going to keep fixing that while we're chatting. But yeah, I was out for a ride yesterday. I wanted to put some miles on this new CC Rider seat that I told you guys about last week, and I put a couple hundred miles on it, and the seat is fantastic. I really do like the seat. I rode for a little over 2 hours straight, no breaks, just continued riding, just going, and there was no fatigue, no pain in the hips or the butt, and everything was great. Very, very comfortable seat. And I really like the fact that it holds you in it. You stick right to it. I'm not sliding around like I was with the old stock seat. So great seat, love that. 5,000 miles, I mean, I've only had the bike, I don't know, like 5 months or something like that. So I just went over 5,000. And do I still love the bike as much as I did when I bought it? I think I like it even more now that I've lived with it for a while. And you guys that have Road Glides, you know, it's just a fantastic machine. I really love it a lot. The power, look, I've talked about this before, and a lot of other guys, Throttle Blip, Matt Laidlaw, a lot of guys have mentioned this. You don't need more power than this thing has. If you do, you're never going to utilize it. I don't know, man. I mean, this thing is a beast. It is a rocket ship. I mean, that 117 motor is smooth and the power is just right there. I mean, I was out yesterday and I'm going down this road. There was no one around, just me, and it was a level straightaway. So I'm doing about 45 in fourth gear, and I just leaned back on that throttle. And next thing you know, I'm doing a little over 80 in fourth gear. And it just was like instantaneous. Like somebody hit turbo boost or something. I don't know. I get you guys want more power and you want a 131. I don't know. It just seems to me like there's more important things to spend my money on than more power for this. But this thing is a beast. Even the 114 and the Lowrider S that my wife rides is plenty of power. But anyway, I've beaten that horse dead, and I'll leave that alone. I really don't have any complaints about the ST. Again, if you had seen videos way back when I bought the bike back in whatever it was over the summer I bought the bike. I originally had gone in looking for a special, and they just were none to be found, but they had STs, and they worked me a very good deal on the ST. There was one special, but again, they had one, and they just weren't going to discount that as much as they did this one. So I got a really great deal. They gave me a ton for my trade. Thank you, Speedway Harley-Davidson. They did great. So I got a good deal on it, but the bike that I had the Road King Special, and I didn't really need a bike. So the fact that I got this I really wanted to make sure there were some significant differences to make the upgrade worth it. Went from the 114 to the 117, obviously. The biggest difference, though, and I've mentioned this before, and again, I'm going to pound this, the suspension is so much better on this ST than it was that special. I could ride this thing for hours. We're going to be taking a trip to the Outer Banks for Bike Week. I can't wait. The bike is so comfortable. It just is. And now with this new seat, it's going to be even better. But the suspension is such a huge upgrade over the special. It just is. So if you're considering one or the other, take them both for a test ride the way I did, because I really wanted a special, but the suspension in this is absolutely tremendous. This next part is probably going to offend a few people, and I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody, but you know what? It's my channel, and I say what's on my mind. I've had a lot of people ask me, gee, you've had the bike a while, are you going to name your bike? I've never gotten into naming my bike. And to you guys that do, I get it. I mean, like Yogi, dude, Miss Piggy for your fat boy, that's a very cool name. I get that. It's funny. I get it. I just never got into that. It never occurred to me to name my motorcycle. I mean, I guess it's a Road Glide. It's all blacked out. I mean, you could call it Vader. I'm sure a lot of people have already done that, though. So that's, I mean, I don't know. It's, you know, you look at it from the back. It's the saddlebags. It's black and it's wide. Got a big wide ass. So I guess I can name it Oprah, but I don't want to do that either because that's going to offend more people. I don't know. I've just never gotten into naming my bike. And if you do, I'm not judging. That's cool. You do you. I'll do me. I'm not naming my bike. Other than it's fun as hell. That's all. Okay. But yeah, no names. So I just wanted to mention that because a lot of people have asked me, what have you named it? What have you named it? I'm not naming my bike. Other than that, I think along with that suspension, the comfort of this bike, I have found to be a pleasant surprise. And what I mean by that was, I added the factory 47-inch bars. I have 12-inch factory 47. They're called a meat hook or whatever. I don't know what you call them, but they're just cool bars. They look great, okay? I don't regret getting them. I love them. They're really nice. To be very honest, and everyone will disagree with me, I was totally happy with the stock handlebars. I thought they were comfortable. They didn't look as cool as this, but comfort-wise, I had no complaints. I mean, I think if I had to do it again, I don't know that I would upgrade the bars, at least right away. I mean, the Road Glide bars I found to be pretty comfortable. Now the Road King special stock bars, no. Totally different bar, very uncomfortable. I don't know what they were thinking there. But the Road Glide, I mean, I had no complaints with those stock bars. I really liked them. So again, a lot of folks are going to disagree and say, what are you, crazy? I am, but I did like those bars. So comfort-wise, you can cruise on this bike. For me, man, I can sit there for hours. And we're doing this group ride. We're going to go out to the Outer Banks, and I've told the folks I'm riding with, I'm going to be leading. So if you want to take a break, you need to let me know because I'll just keep right on going. I'm comfortable and I can hold it for hours. So I'm just going to ride. So they're going to have to let me know because I mean, this thing is like, it's great. The upgraded suspension, the seat, the bars, it's just a very comfortable bike. I'm very happy with it. So there's really been no shortcomings with the bike. It's everything I expected and more. Power, comfort, style. I mean, it's a badass looking bike. I mean, how do you not love the looks? There's really nothing about the bike that I'm disappointed in. You know, yeah, it was a little pricey, so I guess I could have named it Bad Decisions. I don't know. I'm not naming my bike. If you name your bike, convince me that I should name my bike. I don't know. Give me a good argument that I should name my bike. Oh, look, there's a picture of Josh. Oh, hi, Josh. Josh, if you notice, he's got a little bandage right there. Yeah, we were shooting up at his place, and he decided to get the rifle, and scope got him right between the eyes. He's healing up. He'll be fine. But, yeah, he was down on the ground doing the whole sniper thing. Yeah, you got to scope the eye. No, okay. But he's doing well. But anyway, look, guys, that's all I've got this week. I just wanted to let you know how I felt about this thing after 5,000 miles. I love it even more than I did when I bought it. If anything comes up that I don't like, you know, I'll be sure to do a video. But And I'll probably do a 10,000 mile review too once in a few months when I hit that. We do have a lot of rides planned for the upcoming season, so I'll be hitting 10,000 relatively quickly. So, but if anything comes up that I think, geez, man, my viewers need to know about this, I'll be sure to do a video. Check out those CC Rider seats. I can't say enough about these seats. I've got 2 of them now. I'm telling you, man, I know everybody loves Saddlemen and Mustang and Corbin and all these other companies, and they're fine. I get that, okay? I had a Corbin seat. I loved it. These CC Rider seats are the real deal. They're extremely comfortable. Quality seems great, and boy, I tell you, the value, I mean, $280 for a touring seat with gel inserts for the rider and passenger, and I got the solo seat that I paid like 100 something. I mean, you can't beat the value. Check out CC Rider seats. They're not paying me to say this. They didn't give me a seat. I bought both of them, and I'd buy another one. They're that good. So that's all I got. Thanks for coming along for the ride. You guys ride safe. Get out as often as you can. I'll see you all next week.